thank you for being here. My job is, of course, to go that next level deeper to help you understand a little bit more about the specific problems we're trying to help you solve and the way we're going to deliver value from our product, not just tomorrow. We'll, of course, talk a little bit about tomorrow. We can't help ourselves, but really about today and what we're excited to show you and do for you today. Everything at Symphony, you heard it from Brad, you'll hear it over and over, connectivity and energy. In London 6 months ago, I talked about this concept of signal velocity, which is a concept from physics. It's a little esoteric, but it worked. And today, I've got no central analogy, but I worked with our designers, our amazing designers, to say, how do we illustrate this? What can we use from a visuals point of view? And as one does, one goes to toys that you played with in the 80s to really help us illustrate any important concept in the market today. If you're Gen Zer or millennial and you don't know where this is going, ask a neighbor. Our users crave flexibility. The market craves flexibility more so than ever. How they work, where they work, how they communicate. The expectations for markets are far beyond what our technology provides today. And one of the core sources of that is that rigid single-purpose systems break under stress. Bespoke hardware doesn't have a place in our world today. How many of you today in your pocket have a phone, a calculator, and a camera? Nobody, right? In the last 2.5 years, the market has realized that that doesn't work in the trading environment either, especially for the voice, in terms of trader voice. We obviously, of course, rethought our trader voice strategy, and it's been an amazing year since the acquisition of Cloud9, bringing trader voice and messaging and Symphony collaboration together. We, of course, believe in specialization. Hint, this is going to feature later today. But we believe in delivering it in a way that is flexible and gives you the ability to meet your customers how you need to meet them. Our users need connectivity. The systems and processes that they use are multiplying. Policies that deny human connectivity don't work. We know this. We've seen the fines. We want to be able to bring that human connectivity back across firms and help you meet your critical compliance and security requirements. And of course, the world doesn't even know what normal is anymore. So much of what has done is changed, and so many of us put stopgaps in to meet the needs, the changing needs of that world. But the reality is a lot of those stopgaps are still in use today. One of my favorite stories that I've talked to a couple of our customers about is in the early days, in 2020, with all the volatility and the trades outstanding for settlement, they created a spreadsheet for the operations community with everybody's contact information. They spent a weekend, closing that gap and settling those trades. Great, amazing, showing the market and the community coming together. But the reality is that spreadsheet's still living in people's shared drives, and it hasn't been updated. So people are still getting calls for things that they don't do anymore because that spreadsheet is a system. And the reality is we have to move beyond. Spreadsheets are great. I love a good spreadsheet. But we need to move to purpose-built systems to solve market problems. So how is Symphony helping us? First and foremost, our goal is to make our customers more flexible, connected, and intelligent. We're going to do this via specialized technology that's open by design and secure by default. And we're going to help our customers move faster because of this. We're going to do this with two overlapping strategies that I'm going to talk about. The first we call omni-channel. The second we like to refer to as interconnectivity. Our omni-channel strategy is all about helping our customers connect and capture intelligence beyond the traditional chat offering that you know from the early days of Symphony. We want to provide you connectivity across voice, across messaging, mobile, and of course, federated messaging, connecting to your customers via text and WhatsApp, compliantly and of course, seamlessly. We do this for traders, and traders are no stranger to the need for speed and how critical flexibility and timeliness is. But as importantly, potentially more importantly, we do this for operations teams, risk teams, research teams, portfolio management teams, teams who, for the most part, I like to describe their current omni-channel strategy as something like email, email, and email. How can we help? Our interconnectivity strategy is all about market workflows, creating tailored capabilities that deliver flexibility to you. We try to remove friction across the community, enabling communication between parties across organizations. My colleague Gary is going to end our event today talking about something really exciting we're doing with some of our customers around this. And of course, Symphony isn't generic. We're giving you solutions that are tailored only for our market, and we're of course not exclusive. We want our community to be open and engaged. So, 2 demos from us today, along with our partner showcases, et cetera. These demos aren't going to, one's not omnichannel, one's not interconnectivity. We're pulling them, the 2 of them together, and we're going to kind of blend both of the capabilities. But in terms of our omnichannel strategy, some of the things that I hope you look out for. We're going to showcase the latest in Cloud 9, the flexibility and speed of cloud-native API-first approach to trader voice. No more phone cords, no more IT infrastructure. Actually being able to leverage the cloud and software as a service to deliver hyper real-time voice connectivity. We know and we want to push the envelope in this space, but we also know that this is a market that needs familiarity. They're not going to go from a turret to software day 0. We need to be able to bring that market and change that behavior, but give them comfort and give them that need to be able to connect via that button. A year ago, we showcased the integration, the first integration between Cloud 9 and Symphony. A couple of us who only just learned each other's names a few months before showed what we were excited to be able to start to connect. Really excited to show you the latest in that connectivity today, that as of today is patent pending and is used by our first customers. And we're going to show you how we can take Cloud 9 trader voice power and put it in the Symphony application so that we can bring that power of speed to audiences that may sit near the trading desk, around the trading desk, and bring that connectivity to your organization. Our federation offering is obviously focusing on the transforming of these once forbidden channels into really importantly first-class business channels for you. And this is, I think, incredibly important the way I think about this. We're not trying to provide you compliance stopgaps that meet a specific need. We're trying to help you look at the way you do business with your customers, look at what things you send over email. How can you interact with your customers and meet them where they want to be met? A great example of that is the new WhatsApp templates that we're going to show that allow you to provide that interactivity to your customers where they want to be met. And really excitingly, we're going to unveil a new partnership with a company called Symphony that does mobile compliance. And that solution provides us the ability to give you solutions for your mobile voice compliance, mobile voice capture as well as mobile texting capture. So that now we can integrate that capability with Cloud 9, with Symphony, and give you, again, the entire single platform experience across multiple channels, compliantly, secure, and of course, flexibly. For our interconnectivity strategy, you're going to see our embedded collaboration platform. This is a new capability we introduced 6 months ago at Innovate. My colleague Krishna was up on stage to do that. And today, we're going to show major evolutions in that, giving our partners and customers that want to bring that collaboration and unstructured data flow into their application in different ways. This is something we've heard over and over from our partners. They have these amazing systems for structured data, structured workflow, but then when anything breaks or doesn't go right and there needs to be a conversation, they lose that connectivity to their customers. ECP, as we call it, brings that back into your platform and enables you to have those conversations powered by Symphony. We're going to talk about enhanced tags. We all think hashtags and cache tags are super cool, but we also know they're limited. So what we're doing today is showing you a new enhanced tag capability that actually has underlying financial objects within them. So you can start to create workflows within Symphony, in Symphony, around Symphony, connected to Symphony. One of those ways, of course, is the Desktop Interoperability Standard, or FDC3. This has been something we've obviously been a big champion of over the last year and a half, and something we're really excited to show you our latest evolution of that with our partners Glue42 and SingleTrack. All of this is about bringing about connectivity and order to a user's workflow. And of course, street links are unlocking our secure directory exchange. Back to that spreadsheet. We believe that we can provide you a directory system that provides updates, and you can not only provide updates and publish it once and broadcast it across the market, but you can ensure that only the participants in the market that you have a relationship with can see it. We're going to show you street links within the Symphony application, and we're really excited to show that and also talk more about what we're going to do to bring it to new audiences. Bringing all this together, we want to bring it across channels, through markets, connecting people, information, insight, and of course, moving just that much more precisely. In addition to what we're going to show you, we'll have our community showcase where you'll see Euromoney, iPushPull, Enterprise, as well as our customers, Blackstone, Maverick Capital, JP Morgan, Barclays, UBS. And we're really excited to have Commissioner Johnson here to talk from the CFTC. She's going to be talking about some things that are about as timely as it gets for our market. So as I wrap up here, we all know 2023 is coming. I know you just looked at your calendar. Isn't it mid-October? But we all know it's only a couple weeks till Thanksgiving, and then the end of the year is here. So I'm certainly starting to talk about my 2023 and my resolutions. And what about you? What about stopping email usage for everything and finding purpose-built experiences that can help you reach your customers? What about email? Sorry, we already covered email. Spreadsheets. Stop using, I love a spreadsheet, as I said, but let's not use it for everything. How can we use systems and connectivity to drive that? And of course, the hardwired turret. We know it doesn't work when you need a flexible tool. How can we rethink that? None of these things are future-proof. I would argue they're barely present-proof, but let's all do better together.